So I'll do an update on where I am now. It's the beginning of September, and I just started getting this ready because I was busy with a lot of other stuff around here and working on the other tiny home. But I got the ground all leveled out, and then these cement blocks, and then finally got the base put down. And then I'm gonna use this. I just learned about this, just thin insulation bubble wrap, so it's got air, the air in between. I'll give a bit of insulation. I'll put that down before the flooring, and then I'll keep going with that. And then I've got a chop saw hooked up to solar power, so the batteries are working all right. A few times they've gone down to 0 overnight if I leave the mini fridge plugged in. But yeah, I found this for free, this cabinet at the reuse center, and then it fits everything pretty nicely. Got 4 batteries down there. I still should get more batteries, because it's difficult for these to store enough power to run the fridge overnight. And then the inverter, solar charger are in there. And then overall, this is, if you're living in a tiny home or even just camping for a while for the summer, just like an outdoor kitchen kind of like this is really nice. When it's buggy, you'll just have these closed, but it's really nice in September and the end of August, when there's barely any bugs, so I can just leave it open, leave the screens open, and then just cook breakfast. These little propane things last quite a while. I think I've only been using like one per month, maybe every 3 weeks. Not cooking every meal, but maybe 2 or 3 meals with that. And then I chopped that extra tree down because that was blocking sunlight for the solar panels in the daytime in the summer. And then I've got all that wood for eventually I'll chop that up to use for firewood. And then can also use all these branches. I've used clippers. It's a pretty easy process. Use clippers like that, clip off any branches that it can, and those will be good for the wood chipper. So just throw them all here, and then I'll be throwing them in the wood chipper and making more wood chips to go along here to make it less dusty when it's dry and less muddy when it's rainy, as I already finished the floor in here because it was super dusty. And then I just found like this desk, the stand, just found for free on the side of the road. They work great. And that's basically it. So I'll just keep working, see how much I can get done. I think a lot of areas, technically, you're supposed to get a permit, and except if it's small enough, then you don't need a permit. It's just, I think technically it's supposed to be only buildings under a certain square foot are usable for storage, maybe not livable, so you can just store stuff in there depending on where you are. But of course all those regulations are just ridiculous extra crap holding back building processes, so causing crazy house prices right now because people can't just live simply, build homes and live on their own independently. But we'll see how the rest of this building goes. And see what other, I'll need more tools I think to keep this going. But should go well.